This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of It. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah.
It's that time.
Sorry we took a week off, but we back.
But you have over 300 episodes.
You have a lot to watch, but, we don't like being gone too long. So,
obviously.
Obviously not. We still want to make content.
Give the people what they want.
For you who are caught up, thank you very much for listening. Mm-hmm. We are, in fact, back, and I didn't post anything on our social media pages because I wanted this to be a surprise.
I'm sure some of you, if you thought long and hard, you knew this was coming.
Well, you're like, what came out in 88 that they're definitely going to watch because they've watched the past two of them. Yeah.
And loved them.
Yeah.
And you knew that we were finishing up 88.
Right.
This is the last one of 88, so you probably could have easily guessed.
Right, exactly.
What's coming? But
before we get to that.
For the newbies.
For newbies. And if you like what you're hearing and you like what you're enjoying.
Yeah, you like to consume content.
You like to consume content, and you like to hear two drunk boys talk about fucking horror and action movies. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share, whatever you do. Okay.
Give recommendations.
We love our little community, but we want to grow it as well. So if you share, you give recommendations. We do recommendations every 5 episodes.
Yeah.
So if you get those in and you want us to review something, if you like our reviews and you want us to review something, we do, just little play-by-plays usually.
Yeah,
we rate it.
Yeah, we go into everything.
Yeah.
With a complete open mind.
Are we professionals? No. Have we been in the field? No. But we're just two people who love movies. Okay.
In the field.
I say in the field, but we've never made movies.
No. Unless you count
I've made
nonsense in high school that we had to make for an assignment.
Well, and I've made some short movies that were absolute ass that will never see the light of day ever again. So. There is that, but...
They were probably better than Black Devil Doll from Hell.
They were. The higher quality, actually. Better acting. And better stories, too.
No bacon tongue.
Yeah, no bacon tongue, no. They will never see the light of day, though, and they are gone forever. And they're before, the internet was huge.
Praise be.
They're before the internet was huge, so, the internet is forever, and they're not on the internet, thank God.
Praise be.
So, anyway... Please go do all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. We really appreciate it. And, really just keeps us kind of making it worth it to keep making this content. We love it. I mean, we'd make it even if no one listened to it, to be honest. But we do appreciate people who do listen to it.
Being able to share it.
Yeah,
with people.
It is great. I do love that part about it. But let's get into the movie. So if you are a detective and you can piece a bunch of stuff together, there's a big movie in 88, and we've watched the third one, which is one of my favorite movies.
We also watched the second one.
We watched the second one, which is also incredible, and we had a really big, deep conversation about that
all
one.
The meanings of it and everything, yeah.
In 88, Nightmare on Elm Street.
The Dream Master.
They made a fourth one, The Dream Master. And we had to do it.
And
because... The only one we don't have on our podcast is the first one.
Which, again, if you really want us...
If you want to recommend it,
whatever.
We'll talk about it. You might get into some unpopular opinions because I think it's out of, the first 4, I think it's one of the weakest ones. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's really fucking good.
It's a great movie.
But out of the first, 4 Nightmare, movies... It's one of the weaker ones, and I am biased because I love 3 so much, but because 3 would be on my top of the
We love that style.
Exactly.
But 3 brought to this.
I do have to admit, 4, oh my God.
Yes.
I love 3, don't get me wrong. 3 is one of my all-time favorite movies, but 4, the way it is shot and the like you said it right before we kind of watched the movie and before we started the review. It is one of the most like beautiful looking like 80s movies or horror movies.
Horror movies, yeah.
In general. Like it's one of the best shot movies. They did not have to go this hard with like the cinematography, the effects, and like the overall just like atmosphere of the movie. But it's so good.
Every tool imaginable.
Every frame,
with filmmaking.
I know we don't talk about this a lot, but like every like frame of transition is so flawless that like it looks so fucking good even in 2025. And this came out in 88.
Yes.
So like it's like pushing 40s, right? Like it's pushing 40 years. Like it is way ahead of its time. This is like state of the art filmmaking. It's so fucking good. There are movies today
that don't
look this fucking
anything
good.
close to
like,
this good. Yeah,
it looks so incredible. I just have to get this out of the way. I just have to gush grannies over.
Well, this is going to be a gusher.
Yeah, it is a gusher because we fucking love this movie.
You know how it goes. You know the genre. Like, you know the movie. It is. Yeah. This is going to be a gush fest.
Well, I mean, it has to be. It's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
It's like one of our favorite franchises. You kind of knew this was coming. And also, I will say this now. I'm probably not going to put this in the my like. I don't know if I did for the last one, but like I'm trying to keep this out of my best of the best because it's just like too easy of an option. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make it more challenging this time around because I can't remember what we did for 87 or like. I'm
pretty sure 87 you picked.
Yeah.
Dream Warriors.
Yeah, I think this time because it would be this one. Yeah, obviously, but I'm gonna try and challenge myself to not pick like the franchise favorite.
Fair.
Because I think that's more fair, and like actually go into it and choose a movie that. If this one did not exist in 88, what it would be.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, goddamn, dude. I guess we'll just get into it. The fucking Dream Master. You already know what it is. Like, it's fucking Freddy Krueger. He's back. It's fucking awesome.
Summoned by dog piss.
I don't know what, like, special brew they were fucking cooking when they decided to have a dog piss flames and Freddy Krueger recreate himself because of that. But I'm okay with it. It is fucking incredible.
No, I am 100%. I am 100% on board with every single insane decision made here.
And I do love like because we were talking about this. I guess it's a gusher, so we're gonna be kind of all over the place. But because I mean, if you haven't seen it, I mean, come on. If you're a franchise head and like you love Nightmare on Elm Street, why haven't you watched Dream Master?
Yeah, you really reconsider your life.
I do love how they like kind of reintroduce our like characters from the third one.
Yeah.
And how they're like kind of like just living normal lives. They're going to high school. Yeah. Like they're still, you know, they think Freddy's gone, but then like you know, Kristen from the third one keeps having like premonitions about like Freddy coming back, right?
About Freddy's house.
She keeps dreaming of like that little girl drawing like chalk drawings, like the house, and like you know the kids singing the famous nursery rhyme, and she's like something's going on, and the two of them just don't believe her, right?
Yeah, they're like we are trying to move on.
Like we're trying to have a normal life. We're trying to move on. Everyone else got annihilated in the third one. Yeah. So like. Can we please move on? Yeah, like he's gone, buried, move on. And then you get that scene where the I can't remember his name, but you know, our character wakes up in the junkyard, right?
Yes. And remember that set from the third movie?
Yes. Well, because she gets bit by the dog, and you think something's like bad, but he plays it off of just like, oh well, like you brought my dog into, because that's the whole thing, like. Now we're playing with a mechanic of where you can bring other people into your dream, right? Yeah. You can kind of summon them into a dream.
So, yeah, you already had that in 3, and this has it too, but this adds an extra kind of twist to it.
It also, like, I do love how it kind of plays with the fact of, like, what if you accidentally do it and then like create a huge fucking problem for people who were just going along their normal lives? Because a lot of the victims in this have nothing to do with Freddy Krueger, right? They're not the children of the original like parents that burned him.
Yes.
They're just random people. He just wants to fucking kill people.
It's collecting souls.
He wants to collect souls.
Souls of children.
Exactly. But I love that scene where he's in the junkyard. The dog comes over, gets all fucking upset.
Pisses fire.
Puck's barking at him. Pisses fire, and then Freddy Krueger, like his grave,
it splits the
up,
earth in half,
and he just recreates himself.
Yeah,
and like, oh my god, like
kills that guy.
Already, you're seeing so much artistry. Like, I cannot believe that horror movies get such a bad rap with like how they're filmed, because you watch this movie and you're just like, this looks absolutely stunning. It is so well done. Not a scene of this movie looks corny or cheesy or like phoned in at all.
Yeah, everything is shot so beautifully. Even the most simple scenes of just people talking in like broad daylight, they add some flair to it. Has some unique look to it.
Well, and we'll get to one of my favorite like shot scenes in the entire movie, like in just a moment, actually, when one of our characters from 3 bites the dust
when she gets put to sleep.
Yeah. It's such a well shot, like just insane like camera work, insane level of camera work. It's absolutely mental. But he gets trapped in the. I love that. I love how it like pulls back when he's like Freddy's back, and it pulls back and you see the whole like globe and it's all the junkyard.
It's just a giant junkyard maze.
It's a giant junkyard maze that he can never get out of, and you know he's gonna get fucking annihilated by Freddy.
Freddy kills him, and then literally like it's the next night. It's the same night.
Yeah.
Same night. The other kid from Dream Warriors, he's on his like bed, watching TV and
I love this.
Reading like a magazine. He has a post like a pinup of a Playboy model.
Before we get too into it, I do love movies where like horror movies with practical effects where you just sit there and you're like, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Like, how did they create that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I love movies that make me think that. Like, what effects did they use to create this scene?
And because it looks so good, you see it and you buy it like immediately.
Because it looks believable. Because you're like you. That's why I like questioning that, because it's so realistic that you're just like, how the fuck did they like even manage to pull that off?
Because when it looks that good,
it's like a magic trick almost.
You buy it. If it looks bad, it like takes you out of the movie.
Yeah,
but like when it looks that good, it's like
a magic trick.
I'm
in.
Like I'm in.
You don't know how it happens, but it's happening before your eyes, and you're just like, you have to accept that they did it somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he has a pinup, and he like feels his waterbed moving.
Yeah, he like closes his eyes for like a split second, and then suddenly his bed turns into like a waterbed, and there's like this overhead shot where he like pulls back the covers, and it's a waterbed, and it's just like this chasm, this black void, and the pinup from his poster like swims up to it and is like beckoning him kind of, and he like there's that shower, he like looks over at his pinup and she's not on there anymore.
Yeah,
so she's like in the real world now,
right? And
of course she like sinks down, and then Freddy comes out and punches through the waterbed
and like drowns him, and the blood starts to form all
how's
over.
This for a wet dream?
Yeah,
and kills him. But it's like, it's that amazing special effect where it's like it's just his bedroom, and it's this big, like the bed becomes like a big pool, and it's again looks totally amazing.
Well, and totally believable because it looks like exactly the same room, just with a like a pool in the middle as the bed,
like
and
it's deep pool.
Yeah. And so I love when his like mom comes back and like pulls the covers off, and you just see him underneath the
Yeah.
waterbed. So, like, Freddy's completely back, and, Kristen is like, well, fuck. I gotta figure out how the fuck to be him, and I gotta make sure I don't pull anyone else into my dream to, like, give him more souls to... But then you have this character, Lisa, this main character. She's a little bit of a daydreamer.
Very much.
She has, like, a lot of visions, a lot of stuff going on with her. Like, some people think she's really weird. I also love how this movie plays with the roles of characters you see in horror movies. It's like a little thing, but, like, it's very noticeable. Like, the jock, her brother, like, at first don't believe her fully, but then,
not
like,
Lisa, Alice.
Sorry. Yeah. When, like, shit starts going down, they immediately believe her. Like, no one is like, oh, you're fucking crazy. Like, they kind of say, you're a little crazy at the beginning, or, like, even the brother is like, you're not crazy, you just dream a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. But, like, when people start dying, they're like, no, she's right. Like, we gotta believe her on this because something is happening. Something weird is happening.
Like our friend group is dropping off.
I just love how there's not... Because, like, in modern horror movies, a lot of the times you get those, like, really dumb characters.
When already
just make
half the cast is dead.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
well, they just,
nah.
like, make the fucking stupidest, like, decisions, too.
It's like, nah.
They're like, nah, I don't believe it. No. There has to be a reasonable explanation for, like, people dying in quick succession, like, every single day.
Every single day, yeah.
Or some in multiple, like...
Because there's, like...
multiple in one day sometimes.
Well, because there's a character that basically dies, and we know why they die if Freddy kills her, but they say she dies from an asthma attack, and they're like, what kind of a 17-year-old dies from an asthma attack?
So
like,
they all immediately believe
they're like,
her,
what the fuck is this?
They all immediately want to, like, help her fight Freddy Krueger.
But I also love, like, I love this character. I love the kind of...
Alice.
Yeah, I love the motif of, like, how she's not confident at all.
Well, I do love how they show her kind of daydreaming all the time.
All the time. There's several scenes of her, like...
the jock character.
And usually, the scenes of her daydreaming is scenes of her, like, either standing up for herself or being confident.
Yeah, it's a perfect vehicle for, like, an unconfident character that becomes confident. Because she also has this mirror. This is our favorite motif of the entire movie.
Slowly,
it's so good. Yeah. Because every time someone dies, she takes it off and sees her more and more. Yeah, because
it's this giant mirror, and it's covered with pictures of her and her friend group.
Well, because the whole idea is she's getting confidence to fight Freddy Krueger. That's again, I love how this movie doesn't, like, hold your hand through that. Like, you just know through visual storytelling that is exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Because the first time you see the mirror, you know, her brother kind of remarks, like, well, isn't that a waste of a mirror? Like, you can't even see yourself. And she's just like, oh, well, I don't want to see myself.
Right. Because she has no confidence. Yeah. She has no, like, self-respect for herself yet. She's, like... working double duty at the diner to, like, stay awake, but she has no idea how to fight Krueger yet.
Yeah.
Until she starts dreaming about him and bringing people in.
Yes. Inadvertently.
So Freddy Krueger starts using her to collect souls.
To kill more kids.
Because she keeps accidentally bringing, like, the woman with, like, the girl with the asthma, right? Mm-hmm. Gets the fucking life sucked out of her.
Yes.
Literally. Mm-hmm. Freddy kisses her and he sucks her life force out of her.
Yeah, it's an amazing special effect of, like, her body just sinking in and, like, her eyes popping in and all this stuff.
And she has, like, this like, technology thing for, like, the science fair.
That she gives her right before that.
You don't really know what it does, but it comes into play, like, at the end. And the brother also, like, falls asleep on the toilet. And
her brother's he's really into martial arts.
Yes. I do love the foreshadowing of him, like, practicing martial arts, and I also, I guess that goes into the parents in this movie. They're very few and far between.
Yeah, you see only two of them.
But they're all assholes
Yeah.
because parents suck sometimes, right? So
in this universe.
in this universe, no parent is supportive. They're like the least supportive people on the planet. One's like a deadbeat, like...
Yeah, it's Alice and her brother, like their dad, he's drunk. He's always like, there's a scene where he like, she wants to like have a nice dinner with him, and then he ends up being late. Mm-hmm. So she has to give him like reheated veggies, and he flips out at her. She has that great scene where she daydreams as she like confronts him and says like, "I'm tired of you like putting us down and like coming home and just drinking yourself to sleep."
Yeah.
But that's all he does. He just doesn't care about either of them.
Well, and like the mom of Kristen,
Yeah.
Is just telling her to stay away from Freddy Krueger's house because she's like the last of the people that like killed Freddy Krueger. I do love Kristen's death scene.
It's incredible.
It's so good because she, I know we're jumping all over the place, but it's a gusher. Who cares?
Who cares?
Because she is dreaming of Freddy Krueger and like in the boiler room, and like the boiler room reopens because they said it was like cold before.
Yeah.
And she accidentally pulls Alice in.
This is like after, because she's just eating with her mom.
Right.
And she starts getting sleepy.
It is one of my favorite... It is probably my favorite shot scene of the entire movie.
Because it's her realizing that her mom gave her sleeping pills.
Like, crushed them up and put them in
and she's
her
like,
lemonade.
Well, basically says, like, "You've just killed me." And there's this amazing scene of her...
When she's, like, crawling up this...
She's running up to her room, and it's this overhead shot.
It's so frantic and well done, where it just is following her, but in the most insane ways, because she's falling asleep, so it's supposed to like be disorienting.
And it's her getting more and more delirious and slow and sleepy as the shot goes on, but it just like it just follows her overhead through this house and just keeps spinning and getting closer and closer to her until she's finally...
Well, because she tries to call Alice and falls asleep.
And then the last thing she remembers is her and Alice talking about like a dream master.
So there's like a nursery rhyme where you can control your dreams, and you can.
One of the things that it talks about is like you dream of like good things, good places. So she's like telling herself that.
She wakes up on like a desert island.
She wakes up on a beach, sunbathing.
She's like, "Thanks, Alice," and then of course Freddy disguises himself as a fucking
shark, yeah,
and runs into a sandcastle
and blows up out of it and puts on Ray-Ban sunglasses, and Kristen starts running away, and she gets like caught in like quicksand,
and he pushes her in, and they're back at the house.
Yes. And this is when she inadvertently, because Alice is also asleep, she ends up pulling Alice in to her dream. And she's like, "Oh, no." Like, she's
like,
You have to go.
I don't want to do that, yeah.
Like, basically...
I think this is all to the point where, like, Freddy realizes he can use Alice to...
Yeah, because that's what he does.
Pull other people into the dream to make her... make them, like, be souls that he can collect.
Because that's what he does. Because she, like... Kristen's, at this point, willing to die so that no one else has to.
Right, because she's the I said, she's the last of the Krueger kids, basically. But he still wants to kill people, obviously.
But of course, now he has Alice.
He still wants to kill kids, so.
And so he uses her for this, and then she also gets Kristen's like dream powers, along with a little extra.
I do love that she collects dream powers. So he collects souls, she collects the powers.
Yeah.
And they even say that at the end of the movie, which is incredible. So yeah, the one woman as the one girl, not woman, they're kids. So the one girl gets her soul sucked out of her.
Yeah.
And then they also have the brother who like gets surrounded by like a bunch of cheerleaders.
While he's in the bathroom, and there's that transition shot of where they all leave, and suddenly it's like the demonic bathroom.
And he gets up and he gets into an elevator, and
it's just
it starts going crazy all the way down.
Stops on I think the 13th floor.
Yes.
Yeah, and he gets out, and it's like a dojo, like the world's coolest karate dojo.
With fog everywhere, and like even the soundtrack
Yeah.
changes to like more
Like martial arts music.
And stuff like that.
And they have an invisible fight with Freddy, and think he got the upper hand, and he kicks Freddy's glove off.
Kicks the glove off. He's like, "How are you gonna fight me without your glove?" And then Freddy, of
Just
course,
launches the
glove at him and kills him.
Yeah, that's how.
I do love that shot of like when it finally like when the brother dies, you see all the other gravestones, like of all the other
previous cast that died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you even have I think her name is Nancy.
Yeah.
In the first one,
right?
Like, yeah, she's there, and yeah, it's like they're having like the funeral for the brother, and I don't know. It's an interesting touch where she's like crying, and his coffin like opens up, and she like sees like the last vision of him almost.
When he's like, it was just a joke, like
it's gonna be okay, like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
And she knows that he's actually dead.
Right.
So he's like, all right, I gotta bounce.
That's like, back. And it's crazy because that's her last like good daydream in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last time we see one of her daydreams at all in the movie.
I also like that little touch where after Kristen died, where Alice is in the bathroom and she just takes out a cigarette and starts lighting it, and is like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Like, I don't smoke.
Right.
It's like telling you like she's collecting all their individual pieces of her friends to get more powerful.
Well, because she collects the like science fair thing, and she collects her brother's bandana, and knows martial arts, because there's that scene where she messes around with the nunchucks and knows exactly how to use them, and she's like, what is going on with me? She's I just listen. It is it is the most anime shit on the planet, and I eat that shit up. It's so good. And
I love the build-up.
I love it too.
You get that satisfaction
I think it's incredible. I think more movies should embrace anime absurdity.
Well, I also like, because you could probably do it in a bad way, but there is that satisfaction of watching this character go through that and that arc.
Yeah.
Because again, every time someone dies, she takes their picture off her mirror, and she sees more and more of herself, and you know what's happening.
Yeah. So now there's 3 people left. Mm-hmm. It's the jock that fully supports her.
Is 100% into it.
100% on board.
There's a great scene where one of his friends is like making fun of that group.
Yeah.
And he like shoves him against the lockers and tells him like, don't fucking shit talk these people ever again, or I'll kill you. It's great.
And then we have the gym rat. She's been kind of,
and I love the
so, but
I didn't even remember like until this rewatch actually. There's that scene early on where she is eating like chips or something,
and the cockroach gets on,
and there's a bug
chip.
on the chip, and she like freaks out, and it's almost like she doesn't like bugs,
right?
Maybe, which leads to the craziest goddamn scene, in the whole franchise.
It is one of those scenes that goes down in franchise history as like probably the coolest Freddy kill
by far. It is insane.
It is fucking mental, and I love it.
Because she is exercising, and just think everything's fine, and she has like she's doing what do you call it, the bench press, and she lifts the bar up, and Freddy comes over and starts pushing it down on her.
Before we get into the scene, I do love how it kind of intercuts with Alice trying to. She goes to like, she's formulating a plan. So she tells them all that they have to meet at a certain place,
Yeah.
right? They want to meet at the diner that she works at.
Yeah.
And so she goes there, and like no one's there, right? So she decides to go to the movie, and you're just like, oh, well, like
She sees,
yeah.
Yeah. She sees, like, well, you immediately know something's up. Because it's like, I don't even remember what the marquee says. Like, lost young souls or something.
Lost children burning.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
And there's, like, the booth of the ticket
It's like
seller.
just bathed in neon green.
And it's just, it has that surreal look because the clerk isn't looking at her at all. She just like hands her a ticket without even looking at her. And then she walks in the theater and there's like it's like a pre-show, like little oldies thing. And then it switches and it's the same diner.
But it's all old and decrepit.
And abandoned.
And it starts sucking everything into the theater. Mm-hmm. And her popcorn gets sucked into it. The Pepsi gets sucked into it.
And it's just her. You see like a small audience, and they're not affected at all. It's just her being sucked into it.
The effect is so good because I know it was like sucking everything, and like you can see the actors that are playing the audience members gripping onto their like stuff so it doesn't float away.
Yeah.
But like their faces are totally deadpan.
Just blank. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Plus their hair is not moving either.
She gets sucked into the screen.
Well, I also love when you see her shoe fly off and it goes through the movie screen and it's now in the movie dream world.
Because when she gets sucked in, she gets into the dream world, and it's like the diner at the end of the apocalypse.
Yes, it's the same diner you've seen for the whole movie, but now it's all abandoned and decrepit.
Yeah.
And
she goes to the counter and
she made a joke earlier with one of the characters was like, do you want to work here for the rest of your life? Like doing this? And she says, no, of course not.
Yeah.
And so she goes she takes a seat at the diner and the server comes over.
An way older version of her.
It's her in like very old age makeup. And she's like freaks out, and then Freddy shows up and he has a pizza. And it's a pizza of souls.
He grabs a meatball at someone's head.
It's her brother's head. And all the meatballs are people's heads.
He eats the fucking head.
It's like, that's soul food.
I love that soul food. And then he's like...
that's when he sees like... He's like, I want more. Bring me more children.
And he sees the girl working out.
Yeah.
And he's like, your job here is done.
Bye.
And she wakes up, quote unquote. If you've seen the movie, you know.
Yeah.
And she goes to the same meetup spot and meets up with the jock, and to drive to where the
like, we got to save Debbie or whatever her name is.
Yeah. And so they're driving, and that's all happening while she's like bench pressing. Mm-hmm. And then Freddy like starts pushing down on the barbell.
And it cracks.
And her arms like lacerate and fucking break in half.
Break at the elbow.
And I love that scene when she stands up and her like arms are like
they're all
noodles.
fucked up. Yeah, they're all so great.
And she like looks at him, and then bug like tendrils start like growing out of them.
And the arms... her fucked up noodle arms
so good
fall off, and the whole time this is happening, it's like you see Alice again show back up.
It's like a Groundhog's Day thing where she does it's the exact same scene. She's like, hey, I'll drive, like goes to the thing.
There's like mild variation.
Yes.
But they keep repeating the same scene.
And at a certain point, I love how the jock is like, haven't we done this before? Yeah. And then she's like, oh.
We're all asleep. Like,
we're all asleep. He's got us trapped. And, she's turning more and more into a cockroach. And, like...
the effects...
she crawls into this fucking box. And there's, like, sticky stuff on the ground.
Yeah, and then that's when you realize what it is.
Yep. And then she falls and, like, starts screaming with all this, like, sticky bug stuff all over her face.
And it rips her face off.
Yeah, and she becomes a cockroach.
And then you see, like, the... image, like,
we literally see a transformation into a cockroach in a roach motel box.
Yes. And then Freddy
is like, what does he say? I can't remember.
You can check in, but you can't check out.
Oh, you can check in, but you can never leave.
And then he crushes the box.
Fucking makes a goddamn Eagles reference and then squashes the goddamn Roach Motel.
And then like Alice, like the jock are driving. She realizes that she's dead, and then she sees him in the road,
and she's like, "I'm gonna punch his ticket."
And there's that amazing scene.
This is one of those scenes where I have no idea how they got this effect.
I have no idea, but it's just that they drive his truck.
They hit an invisible wall.
It just hits an invisible wall, and it like
folds in on itself.
Folds in where his body would be.
But then they wake up and
they hit a tree.
They've hit a tree because they fell asleep at the wheel. And then he goes in for surgery, and
I love this scene because
I love the sense of urgency and the sense like because
she asked them like how long until he's under.
Again, it's not like a big context dump, right? It's not like a big exposition thing. They just say, "Hey, we're putting him under in 15 minutes."
And so she's like,
"I got 15 minutes to like find Freddy."
Because there's a whole scene where she's in an ambulance, and they're like trying to put him to sleep, and she's like, "No, he's allergic. Like you can't do this.
Yeah,
like do not let them put you to sleep." But when he's at the hospital because they have to do surgery, there's no choice. Mm-hmm. So she steals her dad's car keys and drives home, and you get this. So even before I watched this movie, there was a YouTube channel I watched growing up, and I remember the guy. He used the music from this fucking suit up commando montage scene in this. He used the music in this as his intro music. It was like that music, and it just played clips of his favorite movies. And for the longest time, I was like, this sounds awesome, but I don't know where this is from. And then one day I watched this movie, and I'm like, oh,
that's where. And it is no exaggeration. It is one of the most hype scenes in any Nightmare on Elm Street movie to date.
Well, I don't know what you even call this stuff, but I love these scenes of like when your main character gets ready for battle.
Like, I don't know what it's called, like a fucking gear up scene or something like that. I love these scenes too because I love Power Rangers, and they have these kind of scenes all the fucking time, and I fucking love it where they show off all their fucking weapons, and you see them,
and it's the same thing here,
gearing up and fucking their belts and shit.
You see the close-ups of every piece, but I adore.
In this scene. In a horror movie, it's wild because you usually see it only in action movies. Yeah. But in this context, it makes total sense.
Also,
there's no like bullshit here.
We're 4 movies in, right? And it's like you got to add new things.
Well, 4 movies in a franchise where a pedophile demon uses dreams to kill people.
Yes.
So you can kind of take some liberties with that.
Well, it's also why, like we just watched Halloween 4, which is a fine movie, but it's kind of treading the same water. And it's like, okay, we're 4 movies in. Like, you got to add things. You got to have new things.
Yeah.
And this is that to a T. Because you get your action movie, badass montage, and it's so satisfying because you started this movie with this character who was so timid.
I love that scene of just her taking all the stuff off the mirror, right? And she's taking all of it, and you see more and more of her. She's like finally gaining the confidence. She wears like a leather jacket. She puts on her brother's bandana. She puts on the science girls
the
like
doodad
gear. You see her put on like a belt from one of them. She puts on like an anklet from one of the workout like girl and shit like that. Like everything has meaning that she's putting on, and she puts on all of it, and she finally gains the confidence, and she's going to fight Freddy by herself.
Well, I love that last shot where it's just the full mirror is wide open, and she just sees her reflection, just says "Fucking A."
Yep.
And it's just, it says so much.
It's so good and so well done, and shows you so much like character growth.
Yeah.
Without like a big stupid exposition dump.
It's so satisfying too.
And it like doesn't hold your hand, but you know exactly what's going on.
Because you introduced to this character in the beginning of the movie as like they were timid, they wouldn't stand up for themselves, and now
I love it.
And now there's this big character arc, and it's amazing. I love it, and I love like the jocks being put to sleep, and they're putting him under.
I love how the hospital is like almost as creepy as the dream state, like because hospitals are genuinely kind of creepy,
unnerving.
Yeah, so like everything's super fucking creepy there, but
just a little off.
Yeah, when they're putting him under, she finally like.
But then when he's put under, Freddy shows up.
Yes,
he's finally asleep, and she just karate kicks through the mirror, and now she's in the hospital.
Yep. She takes him with her, and they
run through a psycho like spinning freaking tube,
like a fun house tube thing.
Yeah. Well, they're just running, and Freddy like starts spinning it around.
I just the fact that they made this entire set for like a 30-second scene is insane. And they break through, and they're in a church.
Yeah.
And the guy starts disappearing because he's waking up.
Yeah.
And the surgeons are like, "Hey, like it was a lot, but like we got you through. Like you're totally fine."
And I love that because you know what's going to happen. You know that like she is going to stand up for herself.
Well, in the entire movie, she's trying to remember the rhyme for the Dream Master, right? She has no idea what it is, but she keeps like remembering little bits of it.
Yeah.
And so, when they're fighting and everything,
and she's, oh man, I love this shit so much.
She is. It's like a goddamn karate movie. It's so good.
When she's punching and kicking him over and over, and he's just cackling because he's just not even remotely intimidated.
And he kind of lets her get the upper hand for a minute. And she uses like the science doodad to like blast a hole into his fucking chest.
Yeah, there's like that camera shot where it goes through his body.
And then he just like recreates himself.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
And then she sees all the children up in the, all the Freddy Krueger children up in the...
And they've shown them a few times in this scene, like a church choir.
Yeah. And they start singing the Dream Master rhyme, which is, "Now lay me down to sleep, Dream Master, keep me, whatever." I don't know. I don't remember the rhyme.
But
she remembers that, like, basically to defeat Freddy...
Defeat evil,
the Dream Master can make the evil see itself.
Yeah.
And so
you think to yourself, what does that mean? And little do you know that it is going to be the most insane thing imaginable.
Right. Yeah, it really is. Give me 1 second. My battery is dying. Go ahead.
So she gets one of the mirrors from the church building, and she shows Freddy his own reflection. And you get this absolutely deranged shot.
Yes. Sorry, I'm back.
It like goes inside of him.
It goes inside of him, and you see all these children like connected to him and like screaming. I don't even know how to
explain this.
It's absolute hell.
It looks like, I don't even know. It's like this tube room, and there's just people like poking out of it, and it's like all the souls that he's collected throughout the years.
Right.
And you just see all of them screaming for help. And then they start coming out of his body, little by little. And you get all these little hands coming out of his body and basically fighting him. And pushing him up to the wall and fighting him. And the effects work...
Oh my god, I finally got it figured out. Holy shit.
You finally got it.
Yeah, the effects work is so good because you see all those little hands like poking out of his body and like pushing him against the wall.
And then you see like people's
like,
faces.
protrudes out of his
Yeah,
head.
one of them comes out of his head.
And grabs onto the back of like a board.
Yeah. Just pins him up against the wall. And then you see people's heads.
They're like crawling up his body, and they reach into his mouth. And they just, even for Freddy, this is a pretty brutal death scene. It's pretty insane.
The creativity on display is nuts.
Because they grab his jaw and just like, basically a la like Weapons.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Just fucking rip his fucking head like in half.
Yes.
From the jaw. And all these souls come out of it.
And all the souls are free.
So she finally releases all the souls of all the kids that he's destroyed.
Yes.
And
then there's that great shot where she's walking through the church and the door is open and it's just this beaming light outside.
I like how it's beaming light because when Freddy entered, it was all red.
Yes.
Right? Because he's coming from hell, basically. Yes. And she's finding salvation.
Yes.
That's the whole like metaphor,
yes.
Right? And so she walks out, and then they're like, they're finally out of it, and they're at a fountain, and the jock is like, okay, well, like make a wish, and flips the coin. You see Freddy's reflection in the
water, and then when the coin hits the water, the reflection just disappears,
and they just start walking away, and credits roll.
And she's a little scared, and he's like, "What did you dream of? What did you wish for?" And she says, "Well, if I tell you, it won't come true."
Yep.
But she's a little shaken.
Sets up the next
movie
Freddy
ends,
movie.
And the franchise
Freddy
continues.
I mean, Freddy's alive. There's fucking like 7 of these movies, so
you know what you want, so
yeah.
They'll give you more.
I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people kind of dog on this movie, and I don't know why.
It's another one of those movies that's interesting, just like 2, where its reputation has only grown.
Yeah, but like people like didn't like this movie when it first came out.
But I'm going to be the hipster.
I liked it before it was cool.
I liked it before it was cool.
I don't know. I did too. I don't know. I say that a lot with 3 because a lot of people think like, well, in the past, people have thought like 3 was like corny.
Now 3 is like
really cheesy, but like now 3 is like getting lots of love.
Like there are people who will 100% say 3 is the peak of the franchise.
And I would agree with them, but I do love the franchise. Like,
yes.
There's not really, in my opinion, a bad
for me
one
out of the
franchise.
OG ones. I like all of them.
Unpopular opinion, though, like I would probably rank if I had to, like, if you're like, okay, 1 through 5, right?
Mm.
1 would be above 5, but it'd be towards the bottom.
When we watch 5, I will let you know. Because I do like 5 a lot.
5 is really good.
I think
they're all really. This franchise is just heater after heater. It's so good. I just love this franchise. There's so much to love about this franchise. Every movie has its own quirks and its own like,
there's always new stuff.
Thing to love about it.
That's what I love. There's always new ideas.
And it doesn't matter which one is your favorite. They're all good. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like there's not really a bad one in the bunch.
Yeah, there's not one that's
it's not like, we talked about Halloween. It's not like one of those franchises where it's like there's like 2 good movies and then a bunch of just like okay-ish movies and then some really fucking awful ones. So it's like
there's no just like garbage.
So it's one of those franchises where you can talk to people and have a difference of opinion, but you can both agree that like every single movie is good.
And there's
not a bad one in the bunch.
And there's going to be people who
kind of like Friday the 13th, to be honest. Like there's Friday the 13th doesn't have a lot of bad movies in the franchise either. Unless you're counting the remakes, don't count those. Yeah. They fucking suck. And including the Nightmare on Elm Street remakes, they fucking garbage. But I don't know. Like there's so much to like about every movie. Because 3 is my favorite, but like there's things I love about 4 more. If that makes any sense.
Is such a gorgeous movie.
It's so gorgeous and so well shot and so well done. The effects are so good.
4 also just gives me that. The best way I can describe it is it makes me feel that childlike joy that you got when you watch like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Or
like Goosebumps, right? Like
Yeah.
where you were kind of like freaked out, but it brings back that feeling.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it.
Like when she is getting geared up to fight Freddy, it's just that feeling of like, hell yeah.
Like you're legitimately juiced.
Yeah.
Because at this point it's earned. You
Yes.
care about the character, and you know that she's gone through a lot to get to this point, and I love that about this movie. But it doesn't hold your hand. Like, you just know that she has finally gained the confidence.
You've watched it happen.
To fight. Well, it's like to be fair, it's like It Chapter 2, right?
Yeah.
Where they finally gain the confidence to like beat Pennywise.
Except they do it in this in an hour and a half.
Well, and like in It Chapter 2, it's done in my opinion not very effectively. I don't think they did a very good job with that, just because they gain the whole confidence of like, I'm not afraid of you, while being afraid the entire fucking movie.
Yeah.
There's no point where they just don't be afraid of it until the very end of the movie. And in this one, it's like she's trying to save people and gain confidence, and you get that whole progression of like her slowly taking off the stuff on the mirror.
That's
and
the thing, though.
It happens throughout the movie.
The whole movie is her gaining confidence.
There's so many visual cues of her gaining confidence, right?
It's not just...
It's subtle.
Yeah.
But it's not like a leap, right?
Because most of the time it is a leap.
It's just a giant leap.
It's like
just
suddenly...
all of a sudden they have all these fucking powers and they can just do everything.
There's just suddenly a scene where they're like, I'm not scared.
And I bring up It because that was the example I had, but there's so many movies that do that, where they just jump to the character having confidence. And it's like, no, like you have to earn that. And to earn it in an hour and a half is incredible. I honestly, maybe this is a wild take, I honestly think horror movies should go back to the 90-minute runtime.
The amount of stuff...
I am sick and tired of like 2.5 hour, like 3-hour horror movies.
The amount of stuff they fit in this movie...
There's a lot.
In an hour and a half, the amount of characters they fit in...
Well, it's also like... It's
crazy.
I like it because it forces you to get better at your pacing.
Well, so that's the other thing with this movie.
The pacing is so good in this movie.
Because there's... Even with movies I like, right? When you rewatch them enough times, there's those little lulls.
Yes.
And this just doesn't have them.
No.
The whole movie, you are juiced.
You're just like juiced and glued to the screen because you want to know what happens next. Even if you've seen it multiple times, you're just excited because it's just a good fucking movie.
Like, you're excited to see these characters. You're excited to... By the way, the soundtrack to this is amazing.
Soundtrack's good. Like, listen, everything about this movie works. Everything about this movie works. If you are a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street and you love 80s movies, it's a no-brainer. This movie just works on every level. And that's just why it's so fucking good. And that's why I'm not going to include it in my best of the best, because
it's almost cheating.
It is cheating. And I cheated with 3, but that's because I love 3 so much, and I'm sorry. Maybe I'll look at it and go and like give you like a little recap of what my best of the best was, if it wasn't going to be 3.
It's all right. It can be 3.
So this is going to be a 10 out of 10, obviously. It's awesome. Go watch it if you haven't. But now we got to do our end of the year
discussion.
End of 88 discussion, because we got best of the worst. If you're new here, what we do is we go through every year of a decade, right? So we start with the 80s. We're on 88.
Well, yeah.
We're going into 89. All the movies in 89 that we're going to review. And so what we do at the end of each year, review-wise, is best of the best, best of the worst. So best of the best, obviously, is our favorite movie that we watched from that year.
Yes.
Best of the worst is our favorite, like...
Bad movie
that was unintentionally like bad.
Extremely entertaining bad
Just
movie.
really, really fun, but really like subjectively a very bad movie. And then worst of the worst, which is just like the biggest pile of shit that we watched, and like is like
Unspeakable garbage.
Unspeakable garbage. Which, if you have been here a while, you know exactly which was going to be on our fucking worst of the worst. It's pretty fucking easy. It's pretty obvious.
So we always start with worst of the worst.
So let's start with the worst of the worst, and this one's the easiest one. This is like no contest. No fucking contest.
I'll let you get your rant out of the way.
No fucking contest. I fucking hate this goddamn stupid, just bullshit piece of fucking trash. The first one was absolute fucking garbage. Insufferable. It's so fucking...
I think it was your worst of the worst for 87.
It's so fucking stupid and boring, and they use 90% of it is clips from another movie. It's fucking horrible.
What's the movie, Will?
It's fucking Death Nurse 2. What do you think it is? Death Nurse 2 can suck my entire ass.
So...
I fucking hate this movie.
I don't know if we ever discussed this, but some psychopath on YouTube edited together Death Nurse 1 and 2 together
without the
and they deleted all of the bullshit scenes.
We have talked about how if you took that out, it would be like literally like maybe 40 minutes.
I think the Death Nurse 2 was like maybe an hour length. And if you delete that bullshit, it's probably 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah. Same with Death Nurse 1. And some psychopath on YouTube combine...
Why do you hate yourself enough to do that?
Death Nurse 1 and Death Nurse 2 into one movie, and they deleted the scenes from Criminally Insane.
Okay.
And it was like an hour, 30 minutes. So basically, those two bullshit movies combined without...
Make one movie.
The bullshit reused footage is one full-length movie.
On no...
One horrible full.
In no reality would I ever go back and watch it without the Criminally Insane clips. Even without those. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
It would be...
It's insufferable garbage.
It would be mildly less infuriating without the reused bullshit footage that makes no sense. Mildly.
But however, like that's mild because like everything else is boring as fuck.
However,
you have a worst of the worst?
I'm being petty.
Are you?
I am going to be very petty here because I'm coming from this perspective, okay? Of expectations.
Oh God.
Okay?
I think I know what you're going to do.
Cuz Death Nurse 2 is You
can't tell me that's like...
It's fish in a barrel.
I know. It's like the obvious choice.
Oh, and I agree with you.
But I fucking hate it.
If this movie
so
didn't
much.
exist, I would 100% pick that as the worst of the worst. But this movie I just could not believe witchcraft.
Oh God, yeah.
Because it's just you have an hour and a half full-length feature-length movie, right?
Yeah.
With that poster, that bullshit plot on the back of the VHS, all this bullshit, and you give us the most boring nothing burger movie imaginable.
That is fair.
But I'm being petty. Because objectively.
And you're right. Death Nurse 2 is fish in a barrel. It's just like the obvious choice, right?
It's like like child baby home video versus somewhat professional movie.
I think the biggest atrocity with Witchboard is the fact that Witchboard is way better.
Witchboard is a way better movie.
Witchboard is so fucking good. Witchcraft, I think the most atrocious, like the biggest atrocity to humankind is the fact that there are 16 fucking movies in this
spawned from that.
Yeah. It's like the fucking Amityville. It's like a curse.
Well, the other thing is like...
It's like a goddamn calamity on fucking humankind that we have that many witchcrafts.
And the first one. is so vanilla.
Well, the fact that it got a I shouldn't say gigantic. There's no way universe in which that is a gigantic franchise because no one has fucking heard of these goddamn movies. But like, why do they keep fucking making them,
bro?
Like, the first one, it wasn't even popular.
Here's what's gonna be crazy: is just by sheer like chance, like of sheer chance of things that have to occur. There are going to be sequels in that franchise that are more entertaining because the first one is so atrociously nothing.
Which is, I think it's crazy because I think that'll make me more angry at the first one. Yeah. Because I'm just like, why was the first one?
Because there's going to be sequels.
Because it's inevitable. We're going to like at least one. Like,
no, not like, but there's going to be ones that have stuff
that are like better than the first one
because they're going to have things.
Yeah, like I don't even know.
Sex and violence.
At least Death Nurse.
No.
Like, that didn't even warrant... Like, see, with me, it's like, that didn't even warrant a fucking sequel. Why?
Death Nurse was like...
Why on Earth? Who on planet fucking Earth in the 80s or ever was like...
Dick Millard.
Was
the granny man himself.
Dick Millard can go fuck himself. The fact that he was like... You know what? I want to make a sequel to Death Nurse, and
he was like
put even more clips of Criminally Insane, which is not even a good movie. That's what I don't get.
It was okay.
It is okay.
It was aight.
At best.
At best, yeah.
It is okay.
But he hit that high.
But he's like, Criminally Insane is like my magnum opus.
He's chasing that high.
And I'm gonna film a bunch of really boring ass scenes
in my house
of a evil nurse at my house, and then just stuff this fucking movie with my better movie.
Genius.
It's fucking stupid, and it just makes me angry every time I think about it.
When we watched it, there was that feeling of just doom because it's like, okay,
well,
you know it's gonna be bad,
and you know it's bad, but like it can't even be remotely entertaining.
It won't be.
Like, not even a shred of that movie is entertaining.
And you sit there dreaming for it to get entertaining, for something funny.
You're desperately you're praying.
Nope.
You're praying to the fucking heavens that please something happen that's even remotely fucking exciting.
Nope.
And nothing. You get nothing. It's just fucking shit. It's just diarrheas all over your fucking face.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Best of the worst.
Best of the worst. I thought about this a lot.
Okay.
And I love this deranged, stupid fucking movie. I love it so much. Because it is gross, and it is it is deranged, and I don't know why this concept was a thing, but they did it, and it's fucking Slime City.
Love it.
So it was either Slime City or Deadbeat by Dawn.
Mine, I'll let you get your thing about Slime City out of the way, because I'm going to be crazy.
Really?
I'm going to be an absolute psychopath here, Will.
So, Slime City, I didn't know what to expect, right?
Right. It's called Slime City.
Because, like, you're like, Slime City, the fucking poster is gross as shit.
It's just the guy being slimy.
It's just, and that's, but then you watch the movie, and that's all the fucking movie is. It's just a guy being slimy that has to... He, like, starts decomposing and being all slimy until he consumes fucking flesh and weird stuff out of his fridge.
Oh, yeah, the yogurt.
And they eat the fucking porridge or the yogurt.
The yogurt, Will.
Yeah, the fucking weird, like,
the demon yogurt.
The neon demon yogurt.
All because...
And he gets, like, fucking... cucked by a fucking goth mommy.
All because his girlfriend won't put out, so he has a goth mommy neighbor, which is the same actress as the girlfriend.
I know.
But now
that's my favorite part.
But now she's gothed out. All right, and
she has mommy. She has like a fallout shelter as a fucking apartment.
Her apartment is the apocalypse, and she fucks him on a dirty fucking door,
and he becomes Goop Man.
He's goop now. He's been goop brained. That's what we kept saying that during the review, I'm pretty sure. It's goop brained now, just like me.
We became goop brained while watching the movie.
This is what happens.
It is unhinged. It is deranged. That movie is fucking one of the grossest movies I've ever watched in my entire life, and I fucking love it.
I love it. And then the ending when it's just like his like brain crawling around. It's literally
fucking awesome.
His stupid red-pilled brain crawling around like,
Really?
and she's just trying to kill it.
It's so fucking
That's what happens,
great.
Will.
It's so fucking cool. Slime City is a fucking banger. Like, if you haven't watched it, go fucking watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, my best of the worst.
Okay.
Because really, when I think about, what does the word worst mean?
Like dog shit?
When I think of worst,
Okay.
terrible, god-awful filmmaking, just horrendous characters, god-awful acting,
I mean,
god-awful cinematography,
okay.
god-awful writing, but it is deeply, deeply entertaining.
Okay.
American Revenge.
Oh my god.
This
Oh my
movie
God.
is so stupid. The stupid Tommy Wiseau main character who's like married, and then halfway through the movie he fucks his like karate assistant.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like, hell yeah, brother.
Cheat on your wife. Hell yeah.
The fact that the whole movie, like I don't know what
That
it is.
movie is like
No other movie in my life has more captured the aesthetic of shitty Las Vegas than that movie. Because the whole movie is just like dirty fucking motels and shitty pools and like fucked up apartments.
what I love about that movie is they thought they were like the coolest fucking thing.
Bro, I can't even say that.
Well, because like the whole like cheating on your wife and everything, and you're supposed to like be cheering for this guy, and
Well,
you're
like,
supposed
do you
to, like...
remember the whole bit where the bad guy, they think they kidnap a bus full of models?
Yes.
And it's like the grandma bingo game?
Yes.
And then they're like, where's the models? And they're like, oh, shit. And then they kill the grannies off screen.
Yes.
And that plot point just vanishes into thin air.
God.
Or the fights in the desert.
Yeah.
Where it's like, again, it looks like someone's shitty backyard. Like someone's shitty fucking Las Vegas subdevelopment. And they just had a little unbuilt on desert.
Okay, you're right. Like American Revenge is good. I don't know.
Will,
Like,
it's horrible.
yeah.
It's horrible.
It's so bad, but it's like entertainingly bad.
But the fucking
it does perfectly exemplify like the best of the worst.
worst.
Yeah, worst.
Dog shit.
Best of the worst, because it is dog shit. Like Slime City has more going for it than American Revenge. I will admit that.
Great effects, right?
Yes.
And even the other movie I thought about, like Blood Street, dog shit movie. But
Well, like the reason I chose Slime City is because, again, who comes up with that fucking batshit insane concept and then tries to make a movie and it's like
demonic yogurt.
and it's fucking garbage and like the fucking incel brain at the end fucking crawling around like everywhere.
Yes. Plus, and Slime City has that like magical B movie acting of
It
just
does.
everyone's an amateur and has no idea what they're doing.
It's like, again, like you said, like even with American Revenge, like that's why it's best of the worst, because it is horrible. Like the acting is fucking atrocious.
The writing is
The writing is atrocious.
The filmmaking.
Everything about that movie should not work, and it's just entertaining as fuck.
Yes.
And like American Revenge has the same thing, where it's like you're just watching it and you're like, this is fucking awful, but I love it.
We started cackling before the opening credits.
I know.
Because it was so like, we're just like, what the fuck is this?
If you haven't seen American Revenge or Slime City, please go watch those movies. Watch all of them in '88. Like, just you can follow along with us. I hope you do. That's probably the best way to consume our content. Like, watch the movie before we review it, and then just follow along with
because
us.
trust me, if you are someone who watches normie movies, I dare you to watch American Revenge or Slime City. I fucking
Go watch a Marvel movie and then go watch Slime City.
Yeah, go watch some normie quote unquote
Go see like
bad movies.
Go see like I don't know, like what's the latest bad movie? Go watch like Craven the Hunter, and then go watch fucking
Go watch Death Nurse.
go watch Death Nurse after Craven the Hunter. I guarantee you, you'll find a new appreciation for Spider-Man adjacent movies.
You'll find new appreciation for everything after Death Nurse. Best of the best.
Best of the best. Okay, so again, I'm excluding this movie we just watched because that's not fair. And that may not. And you might say that my pick is unfair on this one because I did say how much I love it.
It's possible, but it's our podcast.
The Blob. I'm sorry. Like,
yes, I am 100% agreement.
It is one of those remakes where you almost forget that the old one exists because it is so good.
Yes.
It is so well done, and they push the concept to like such new heights that they elevate it into becoming just a masterpiece movie. It's such a good horror, like body horror movie. And that, oh my god, that scene where it's like consuming him and you see his skull like trying to like escape from the fucking block. It's so good.
Plus, and it's those little things, right? So well written.
Yes.
Like there's the script is so good. The characters are great. There's so many great character moments. Like I love the little relationship that you had between like the bad boy and the cheerleader. Those little touches that really just add to it. And there's so many lines that are set up and paid off. Like unapologetically great filmmaking.
Just such a good movie. Like so
I love the Friday the 13th riff in the universe. Garden Tool Massacre or whatever.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hockey season ended months ago. Like,
it's just so well written. You love all the characters. You love the monster, even though it's just like this blob from outer space. Even though it's not from outer space. They do so much with it, and they do, like, I love how the evil scientist gets his comeuppance. It's fucking, there's so much to, like, really love and, like, respect about that movie. And again, it's one of those movies where it's so good that you think it's, like, the first of its creation.
Might as well be.
It's so good that it pushes it so far that you literally don't even give a shit about the old Blob.
Yeah, because it takes...
You give no shits because this one is so far superior to that one that you're just like, okay, why would I ever watch the old Blob except for
That's how you do a remake.
Yeah, exactly. That is how you do a remake. You make it so goddamn good that people forget that it's a fucking remake.
Where it's like, you have that concept that, they didn't quite pull off, but you take that concept and you really give it everything.
It's like John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah.
Like,
or The Fly.
Make it so fucking good that people don't even know it's a remake.
Yeah. Where it becomes...
like the one that people talk about. Like, no one talks about the old one.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about this new one.
When you say The Thing, people automatically think that.
And honestly, I do think when you say the Blob, people who know think about the 88 one.
Yeah.
Like, they really do. And that, to me, just perfectly encapsulates the best of the best category. Yeah. Where it's like, it was low reviewed at the time because people were like, well, the fucking Blob, like, who cares, right? Yeah. But now it's gotten so much love, and, like, it's on this podcast, and it's become a
classic.
Like, a classic that people love to watch. Yeah. And for good reason. I love to watch it. I think I should watch it more, to be honest.
It's an amazing movie.
I love it. That's why it's best of the best. 100%. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street 4 would be the best of the best, but I can't. That's not fair.
Bias.
Yeah, that we're very, very biased. So yeah, I don't know. That's my ranking. Honestly, like, if you've seen all the movies, I would love to hear what people's, like, rankings are. Yeah. If you've seen all the movies, if you've been following along, if you want to, please comment what your best of the best is. Comment what your worst of the worst is. And comment what your best of the worst. Did you make it through Death Nurse 2? Could you do
Or
it?
if you have
We did.
If you have a movie
Or if you have a
from
movie
88 that you think...
If you have a movie from 88 that you think kind of fits into those categories that we didn't review,
Recommend it.
you can recommend it and we'll watch it. And we'll see. Maybe we change our mind. Maybe we found a best of the worst.
Maybe
Or
it'll blow us away.
I doubt it will be worse than Death Nurse 2. And I doubt it'll be worse than Witchcraft. But you can try if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to play that game.
You can really try. We do one every 5 episodes, so get them in. Or if you think there's something better than the Blob, show us.
Yeah, something that we didn't
Suggest it. Something we didn't get to. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's pretty much all I have. 88, it's been a fun ride. I think the last end was like... It's kind of funny in the 80s because it's our favorite, like decade for movies. I think it's funny how it like ramps up, so it's like we just slog through the fucking shit.
That's every year, baby.
And then we reach such massive heights, and then we just have to go right back into the shit.
That's what's happening. Well,
yeah,
every year.
So I know.
I purposefully make it that way.
Get ready for the
meticulously planned.
Get ready for the next review because holy shit,
we're starting at the bottom.
Oh god.
I mean, look. I'm not gonna.
We did 1 year. We did end in shit with the Jaws. The
most pop,
Revenge. Yeah.
There was also the 1 year we ended on Exorcist 2.
That's true. Yeah, we did. We really did. That was unfortunate. So there are years where we don't end on a high note. This year we did, but yeah. We're ready for 89, and I'm ready for the 90s. That's my fucking bread and butter.
It's gonna be great.
I was born in the fucking 90s. We'll see what I remember.
Great stuff.
We're gonna get some shit, and we're gonna get some great shit. So, stay tuned for all that. We hope that you kind of join us along the ride for going into a new decade. That'll be interesting after 89. I'm excited for 89, though. There's a lot of really good shit in 89. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. I think that's all I have to say. You have anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. For They Mostly Come Out at Night, this has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we will talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye. Death Nurse 2 is a piece of shit.
This is a great Will.
It fucking sucks. Which board? How? 16? 16? Really, how?
They couldn't resist.
What the fuck?
Had to do it to him.